LockDown Browser is a custom browser that locks down a student's computer during an online exam and prevents access to unapproved resources. When used by itself, LockDown Browser is intended for proctored settings, such as exams delivered in a classroom. When combined with a video conferencing system, such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams, LockDown Browser can be used in remote testing environments. This enables a teacher to watch students in real time during a remote exam, with the assurance that students aren't accessing other websites or resources on their computer. In this video, we'll show you how to use the Instructor Live Proctoring feature in LockDown Browser for remote testing. First, create the exam in your learning system as you normally do. Then go to the LockDown Browser dashboard, also in your learning system, to locate the exam. From the menu on the left, select Settings. Then select Require Respondus LockDown Browser for this exam. Next, select Allow Live Instructor Proctoring for this exam. Choose the video conferencing system you plan to use from the list. Now enter a start code. The start code is what prevents students from beginning the online exam early. Later, once everyone is logged into the video conferencing system and attendance is taken, the teacher provides students this code for starting the exam. If you like, additional instructions can be provided to students. These will appear before the start of the exam. Finally, note that much of the same instructions provided in this video are available from here. Click Save and Close to save the settings, and you're all set. Prior to the exam, use your normal process for distributing the meeting link for your video conferencing system, such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams. If this is the first time students will be using LockDown Browser, also distribute the instructions for installing LockDown Browser. At the scheduled time for the exam, take attendance. Confirm you can see and hear all students in the video conferencing system, and provide any additional directions you like. When ready, provide students the start code so they can begin the exam. One final note before we take a look at all of this from the student's perspective. The Instructor Live Proctoring feature for LockDown Browser is intended for small classes. The reason for this is that a teacher needs to be able to shepherd students through the pre-exam steps with the video conferencing system, and then be able to view all students on the screen at once during the exam. More than 20 or 25 students can make this challenging. Okay, let's take a quick look at how this works from the student's perspective. At the designated time for the exam, a student will join the video conferencing session. Once attendance is taken and the teacher is ready to proceed, the student is directed to the location of the exam in the learning system. With most systems, LockDown Browser will start automatically at the beginning of the exam. However, some learning systems require the LockDown Browser application to be started manually and the student then logs into the learning system. Once students are at the correct location and the teacher is ready to start the exam, the start code is provided to students. The code is generally communicated to students orally. The student enters the start code and can now begin the test. The video conference continues to run in the background, enabling the teacher to see and hear students during the exam. However, note that students will not be able to access the video conferencing controls during the exam. Also, it is up to the teacher to track that students stay in the video conference during the exam. When finished, students will submit the exam as they normally do, and the video conference system will still be running once a student exits LockDown Browser. That's it! For more information on this and other features, please refer to the welcome screens in the LockDown Browser dashboard.